All right, Mets fans, we're diving deep today into a topic. I know you're all buzzing about the future of the Mets infield, specifically at third base.
Yeah, things are kind of up in the air right now.
Big time. And there's some pretty bold predictions flying around out there. One that really caught my eye came from Keith Raad on Baseball Night in New York.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
He threw out a pretty big curveball, saying Ronny Mauricio is the Mets' third baseman of the future. Not Brett Baty, like a lot of people are thinking Ronny Mauricio.
Yeah, that definitely raised some eyebrows. I mean, Mauricio's a natural shortstop, right? A really talented one.
Exactly. And with Lindor basically owning shortstop for the foreseeable future, it really makes you wonder where Mauricio even fits in.
Yeah, he's going to have to switch positions for sure. And Rad seems pretty set on third base being the spot, but it's not as simple as just plugging him in. There's a lot to consider.
For sure, like the big one, Mauricio's ACL tear back in December of 23. Talk about bad timing. He was killing it in winter ball. Looked like he was about to make a serious push for a spot on the Mets.
Yeah.
And boom, injury.
Yeah, that was right. He was putting up insane numbers in the Dominican Winter League, like .441, .472, .706 in 8 games. That's no joke. Who knows what kind of impact he could have had on the Mets in 24 if he hadn't gotten hurt.
All right, so let's forget about the injury for a minute and really break down Riyad's thinking. He's basically saying Mauricio's size and power make him a perfect fit for third, 6'3", 220-pound switch hitter. Those are definitely some third baseman vibes. What do you, does that argument hold up?
Well, he's definitely got the physical tools you want at the hot corner, the size, the strength, no doubt. But there's more to it than just you got to think about defense. And we haven't seen enough of Mauricio at third to know if he can really make that transition work. Third base is a whole different animal compared to shortstop, different footwork, arm angles, reaction times. It's a whole other ballgame.
Absolutely. And the pressure at third is no joke. You're right in the thick of it on every single play. Can Mauricio handle it?
I mean, he's shown he can perform under pressure in the past. Remember that game-winning hit he had back in Double-A ice in his veins? But the majors are a different beast altogether, adapting to that pressure while also learning a new position. That's a lot to ask.
Yeah, no doubt. And Raad brought up this comparison to Mark Vientos, who had a breakout season in 23 after kind of being under the radar in the farm system.
Yeah, interesting comparison. Vientos really stepped up when he got his chance at third and surpassed everyone's expectations. The question is, does Mauricio have that same hunger, that same drive to prove himself?
And that seems to be a big part of Raad's argument. He talked about Mauricio feeling overlooked by the Mets and having this fire to make a statement.
Yeah, mindset can make all the difference. Who knows, maybe this injury will actually make him even more determined, sitting on the sidelines watching other guys get their shot. That can really light a fire under someone we've seen that kind of motivation work wonders for players before.
So to sum it all up, Brett Baty's still the front runner for third base, but Ronny Mauricio's a wild card, a really interesting one once he's back to 100%.
And if Baty struggles or Vientos ends up at first permanently, that door is wide open for Mauricio. It'll be interesting to see how the Mets handle it. They've got options, which is a good problem to have.
Absolutely. So Mets fans out there, keep an eye on Mauricio's development and how he performs when he's back on the field. This could be a really exciting battle for the hot corner as we head into 2025.
Definitely one to watch.
All right, folks, that's our deep dive for today. Thanks for joining us.
See you next time.
Now, here's a thought to chew on. What if the Mets decided to shake things up even more and try Mauricio at a completely different position, like the outfield? It's definitely unconventional, but with his athleticism and power, it could be a really intriguing experiment, food for thought.
Never thought about that.
Until next time, keep those baseball dreams alive.
Let's go Mets.